Hi, my name's Vince Kabbaz, and I published with Andrea Westbrook on Eagle syndrome just recently, and our paper is available until January as a free copy. I'm currently in the car, but I thought I'd better get this done. The thing about Eagle syndrome, which was interesting, is that I didn't have a clue about it at the beginning, and Andrea asked me as doing a fellowship program at my clinic to have a look at her neck, and I felt this long styloid. I just said that's fairly long and didn't think too much else about it. Anyway, continued to treat her neck for a little bit. I even manipulated her neck, which in hindsight probably wasn't the best thing to do. And Andrea took that information and found out that she actually had this thing called Eagle syndrome. And she got the styloidectomies and felt a lot better as a result of that. So what I want to discuss briefly is the impact of clinical reasoning in the discovery of her elongated styloid and in the management of her symptoms that we were treating. So upper neck joint mobilizations of C1 seem to help quite a bit to relieve her headache and make her feel better. And we also checked her for vertebral basilar artery insufficiency, found it to be negative, and went ahead with the manipulation. And it had a bit of a positive effect, felt a bit good for her. And anyway, after researching Eagle syndrome, we sort of found out that probably isn't the best thing to crack someone's neck with an elongated styloid. And so, without even knowing that, we stopped treatment of her neck because the symptoms worsened. And basically, it doesn't matter if you know about Eagle syndrome or not, or if you know what's going on with the patient or not. You basically evaluate and treat based on their signs and symptoms. This is one of the key foundations of the Maitland approach. I was trained in Adelaide, where Jeff Maitland taught at the same university. And it is one of the key foundations of working out a patient's problem. The patient is really a black box, and you don't quite know what's going on inside of them. But if you evaluate carefully, thoroughly, monitor their symptoms, reassess continuously throughout the treatment, and that can be subjective pain, objective movement, neurological signs and symptoms, all that stuff is important to reassess. You should be safe with the patient. Our article recommends changing the IFOMT guidelines to include VBI testing. It's not for everybody, but it might help some patients and some particular subgroups of patients that may have susceptibility and may be positive, and it might be the right thing to do to prevent harm to those patients. So keep your thought processes going and have a read of our article. Thanks very much.